What's up, sports fans? On this week's edition of EBC Sports International, we take you coast to coast with action from the NBA and a golf lesson with our very own Michael Hudson. Hello, everyone. I am Brian Sanson, and EBC Sports International starts now. Nets look to avenge their Wednesday night loss to the Celtics at home in special holiday matinee. Here's Tenny Sumagi with more from Barclays Center.
With Kyrie Irving sitting out for an 8th straight game due to a shoulder impingement, Brooklyn backup point guard Spencer Dinwiddie's 32 points, 11 assists helped the Nets lift to a 112-107 victory over their division rivals, the Boston Celtics.
More confident. I always felt like that with Spence. He kind of in the past, he didn't know how good he was. Really, you'd be surprised. As talented as he is, I think his confidence is just growing. And this kind of scenario he's in right now with kind of running the team, I think that's given him more confidence. And when Kyrie comes back, I think that's just going to give us a more team with more depth, a more powerful team. But listen, he's playing as good as anybody in the NBA right now, in my humble opinion.
Just continue to progress every year. I actually haven't shot the three better than I did to start last year, so that's something that I'd like to do better. I'm just trying to strike a balance between like passing and scoring and stuff, and figure out my role as it continues to shift around when we get healthy and are injured and stuff like that.
Is a bigger role, starting rather than coming off the bench? Is that forced a change in your mindset?
Well, I mean, yeah, the role's completely different, so obviously there's a change there. My approach to the game is very similar either way. It's just whatever the team needs to win, and then the role kind of dictates what that is. Sometimes it's going to be defense, sometimes offense. I mean, today, they wanted me to be really aggressive guarding Kimba, trying to deny the ball and stuff like that. And so that actually spurred a couple of the first buckets. It wasn't even me having a particular offensive game plan or something like that.
Tune in to Eagle News for more highlights across the NBA throughout the season. Spreading love the Brooklyn way, I'm Tenny Sumagi, always one with 25.
Now, from the Eastern Conference, let's go to the West Coast with Aljamain Santos and a recap of the Denver Nuggets and the Sacramento Kings. Aljamain?
We had an inter-conference battle between a high-energy Sacramento Kings and high-seeded Denver Nuggets, who were chasing a 10-game win streak before arriving here at the Golden One. The Sacramento Kings were able to extend the matchup into overtime. The Sacramento Kings end the Nuggets' hot streak without big man Marvin Bagley and speedy scoring De'Aaron Fox. After dropping their last few games just under 10 points, the Kings rallied to pull an upset on their home court. The Sacramento Kings shared their insight on their team's performance following the matchup.
To tell you the truth, we still didn't make as many shots as we usually do. But I think our defense just got us back in the game and made us win the game. We turned it up, 10 levels on defense, I think. And obviously Harrison with the matchup they was red in at the elbow area, and he got it going, which was able when he got it going, and they started bringing help for him, and he was making the right pass. His buddies got it going, just kind of went from there. But offensively, we played well, but I feel like we still can play better. It's just the defense in the second half was completely different.
It was a great team effort. Luke did his thing. Put us in the right spots. Put Harrison in the right spots where he can be able to pick us up and put us on his back and take us home. Just do what we need to do to get a win tonight. And we fought and got to get a win, and got to see us trying to move in the right direction. You need to go up from it, right? You need to try to go up and use the momentum. That's all we've been trying to do. And we got a pretty good stretch where we feel like we go in every game, and that's it. It's got to be the mindset. Luke said, we're supposed to win these games, and you got to have that feeling going into every game that you're supposed to win. Yeah, you just got to stay humble and keep working no matter what. Like I always say, next man's up, until Fox and comes back. Those guys still going to be they're not going to come in and beat the mid-season form. You can't expect those guys and put pressure on those guys. Come on, okay, you got to produce. You got to actually get them back in. You can't force Fox back in. So we wait patiently, but we got to handle our business. And follows everybody who's healthy. Go out there and we fight. I try to stay with 500 and help those guys back and hopefully to get a chance to get to our ultimate goal.
The grit, focus, and heart of this young Sacramento team were able to put it all together late in the game, ending the Denver Nuggets' 9-game win streak. Fighting through injuries and picking up the workload is part of the game, and tonight, the Kings were able to gel together and seal the win. From the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California, I am Aljamain Santos for Eagle News, always 1 with 25.
Thanks, Aljamain. Don't go away because we have golf lessons with Washington Bureau's Michael Hudson. We'll be right back with more from EBC Sports International. Welcome back to this edition of EBC Sports International. I am Brian Sanson. Thanks for tuning in. From shots on the hard court to shots on the golf course, here's Michael Hudson with basics on using your irons.
Hey golf fans, Michael here. I'm at a golf driving range in Gig Harbor, Washington. Have you ever had trouble going to the driving range and figuring out what to do when it comes to your iron shots? Well, never fear. I'm here to show you some basics when it comes to hitting some iron shots. Let's get to work.
So before I set up for my shot, I want to visualize where I want to hit the ball. So within my mind, I see where the ball is going. So after I visualize the shot, I'm going to set up my body and put the ball in the middle of my stance. I'm going to look at my target once again, and I'm going to square the club face to the golf ball. And as I'm lining up, I'm going to pull the club face back and brush the grass, and that's going to ensure that I keep the right swing plane as I swing through the ball. On the backswing, I want to reach out as far as possible, making my arm as straight as possible, and as my shoulder hits my chin, I'm going to come through with my hips as quickly as I can, using my force to go through the ball.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tips that we went over today. I encourage all of you guys to use these tips the next time you're at the golf course. Reporting for Eagle News, I'm Michael Hudson, and I'm 1 with 25.
Thanks, Michael. Whether it's in golf, basketball, or life, the great Wayne Gretzky reminds us that you miss 100% of the shots you never take. And that wraps up this week's edition of EBC Sports International. Be sure to join us for the next episode. Make sure to visit our websites at eaglenews.net and eaglenewslive.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/eaglenews. Thanks for watching. I am Brian Sanson, 1 with 25.